Thank you so much. Yeah, as I've already been introduced, my name is Lorraine Masia Mponela, and I am from Malawi. I live in England now. I've been in England from 2008. So what I share in my poetry is my own experiences, but also experiences of people around me. So, like Lala has said, I've published 3 books, so I'll be reading in each of those. So we just have a taste of each. Okay, so my first poem this evening, I don't know what time it is over there. Oh, it's midday, right? Yeah, it's 8 p.m. Okay. My first poem, I'll read from my latest book, My Accent, and this is the title poem, where the title of the book comes from. Okay. And the poem is called Strong and Sharp. I have an accent, strong and sharp. So is my laughter. It rises when others tone down, exactly like my footsteps, thudding on the pavement, supporting my frame, too heavy even for people I don't step on. I've been told my accent is too loud, too angry, too much. Maybe it's all of that and more. My laughter is too bold. It has woken up the neighbors, I am told. Yet nobody hears what I say. Maybe let me explain, although nobody has asked for it. My accent is not the problem. My accent is my armor. My accent is from the north. It is from the west. And there is some central and south in it too. It is a product of 4 languages fluently spoken. To me, English is just another language I shall speak the way I process and understand it. Next time you hear me being too loud, get back to me in Chitumbuka, Chinyanja, and Chichewa. Then I can fairly judge you and maybe give your accent a score too. I'm not loud, just proud. Thank you. Okay, so I will my second poem. Just let me know when my time is up, right? Fantastic. So my second poem I'll read from I Was Not Born a Sad Poet. This book came about in 2022. I lived as an asylum seeker between 2015 to 2022. So it is during that time that the poems in this book were written. I'm not a poet by profession. My background is public health. But I started writing because that was my only way to survive. So this poem is called How to Walk With Me. How to Walk With Me is written in the form of ABCdelian. That's where it follows. Every line starts with the first letter. Every line starts with the letter of the alphabet. How to walk with me. Accept me as I am. Be with me in my struggles. Converse with me. I'm human. Diligently and with dignity, engage with me. Every passing minute, we lose focus when we engage in hate. Greet me and light my spirit. Human I am, and so are you. Indifference is not an option. Just like a beating heart, think not of stopping. Kill the state of knowing. Be curious instead. Let me hold your hand and walk with me. My journey finishes when all are free, nobody left behind, only holding each other's hands. Pity is not to be served now. Let's walk. Questions shall be answered, revisited at the end. For now, let's walk. Soon we shall celebrate through all the barricades of systemic abuse. Until the end, this walk is all we have. Victory or life. Our lives are on the line. Who really wants to live like this? Examined and inspected every day when reporting. You would not know it unless you walk with me. So zero down with me and hold my hand. Let's walk. Thank you. Thank you. So now this poem is called, and I'm reading now in my second book. This is Now I Sing. It has 50 poems because I was marking 50 years. I was 50 years old in 2024. So this poem is called Ubuntu. Ubuntu is a word that we use in Southern Africa, which means humanity. Ubuntu. I am, and you are, and we are. In my culture, no one is left behind. Like a line of insects going home, we are aware that we are merely passing through this space. We share it for a limited time. We share our food, our time, and most importantly, our stories. Family structure is made of the eldest to the youngest, living together, working together, and eating together, using not spoons, but hands, touching each other in the same plate. Nobody gets food poisoning because we all do. Nobody gets sick because we all do. Nobody just dies because we all just die too from grief. Age is respected, a repository of life experiences and wisdom cascaded down, one word after another. No one goes to an elderly home. We have one home, our home. That is Ubuntu. Because I am, and you are, and we are. Ubuntu is who I am, and there is no I without we. Thank you. This poem is called Let Me Burn. I wrote this poem in 2024 when there were far-right riots here in UK. You may not be following up with UK politics or you follow them, but there were riots and things were being burned, cars and people being beaten and all of that. People who are called to look different. And so I was writing this poem because at that time, the street where I live was listed as one of the streets that they said they were coming to burn. Okay, so let me burn. Do not cry for me. Let my charred body and its hissing sound of flames speak for itself. No water can quench its burning. No fire can burn it enough. My body has thirsted for peace, longed for liberation with fervor, for a life undisturbed. If my body gets bent in racist riots tonight, do not pour water over it. Let it burn. Maybe someone will learn that a body that has fought for love, mourned for peace, has none of those feelings left when confronted with hate at every turn it takes. Let my body burn. Do not pour water on it. Allow it to burn well, so that in hell there'll be nothing left of the earthly devil's work. Do not pour water on me, not even a droplet. My fear is gone, so is my hope. Not a drop left. Thank you. Like I said, I come from Malawi, and we are Tumbuka people. So this is about me, my heritage. Meet the Tumbuka people. My people, the Tumbuka people, scattered across southern and central Africa, multinational, within the borders of Zambia, Malawi, Congo, Tanzania, you name it. Our language, Chitumbuka, celebrates this plurality. Muliuli is our greeting. Tilimakora, the response uttered with a smile. My people in Malawi, land of my birth, live in the north of the country, in villages and communities along Lake Malawi. Vatumbuka, how we are called, have shined for a millennium, blessing our region with intelligent leaders, trusted values, and rich culture, inherited from our loving ancestors. Our marriages are solidified by dowry, kupeleka chuma, ng'ombe, transferring wealth in livestock or cash, sealed in negotiations. We sing songs so distinct, and for the troubled souls, we offer Vimbuza, an embodied healing dance. Thank you. Okay, so this poem is called Daily Food for Thought. Okay. Daily food for thought. I'm slowly creeping to a new time in my life where things shall slow down. I shall sit all day in my morning gown. I shall watch my breath in and out, scanning the horizon with wise eyes. I shall relax in total bliss with nothing amiss, away from the rat race. Sometimes I shall go into a trance absorbed in inner peace. I shall bring joy from within, aware that all outside happiness is temporary. I shall remain aloof and unattached by the things of this world I cannot change. I shall cherish my do-nothing moments, my body, soul, and my mind resting in unison, celebrating in the abundance of all the good things freely accessed. I shall remember and reminisce, hear voices of my long-gone ancestors, Vabuya, Vamama, Vadada, Vasekuru, Navabwezi, reminding me of the nearing meet-up in another realm, all prepped up. I shall hear my grandmother delighting me with stories so old. In my mind, see her hands so rough from the hard work in the fields. I shall hear the soft patter of footsteps of barefoot children running around with no care, watching my unshakable stare. I shall kneel down, get ready with my gown to give thanks and praises. It is well with my soul. I will celebrate in my wholeness the knowledge of my completeness. I am whole. I am complete. I am more than enough. I will take steps for short walks when I can, wandering in nature, taking expansive breaths, nourishing myself with fresh vegetables, dobi, accompanied by nourishing fruits, mint hopper. This is my daily food for thought. Thank you. This poem is called From the Glass Bottle. From the Glass Bottle. Have you ever been in a bottle, a colorless bottle with a tightly closed top? You can see the flowers and the trees, but you can't smell the roses. You are not allowed. You can see the bees and the insects, but you can't feel them on your skin. They are not allowed. You can see the cars drive past, but in muffled sounds. You exist and you don't. You touch, but nothing touches you. Sometimes you want to escape this prison with open walls where I wear a tag that says I can't get a job, a life, a relationship, or just be happy because the bottle has rules. Am I going mad thinking the trees lie when they sway to an invisible breeze playing with my mind? These soundless birds hopping from branch to branch, acting out a silent recital of my death, which is being in a bottle with its top tightly closed. Oh, you deliver your poems as if you are speaking to each of us. Oh, thank you. Okay. I'm not being treated humanly for the biggest crime of needing help, and therefore confined to a bottle where I see everything but never touch. Oh, that juicy job flying by, that course I could do at the university, that meal in a restaurant, all too good for one whose life is a bottle. I'm shouting, screaming for attention, tears streaming. I'm hitting the bottle walls with my fist. No one hears me, and I can't hear anyone. The pain to know that outside of this glass bottle, there is a life, a normal life. Will I ever live again? Please, can somebody talk to me? Somebody break the glass bottle. I need to breathe fresh air like every other human being. Thank you. Um, oh, there's a lot of love emojis. Thank you. I guess let's have a look in this one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, this poem is called Dear British People. I know you're Canadians and all, but hey ho. Okay, dear British people, I've been wanting to write this letter for a while, but I was hesitant. Although my will was strong, my courage was small. At this moment, I remember Grandma, she used to say, you will never have courage unless you experienced fear. I see her right now, her toothless mouth is smiling as I make you all know how unsafe I feel when I see those flags in our city, when I read hateful comments online, when you tell me to go home. I hear it more often these days, at the bus stop on my way home, in the supermarket queue, at a restaurant when I'm taking a bite. Dear UK residents, I have not come here to take anything from you. I'm a humble village girl who looked after your parents and grandparents, bathed them when you were busy hating, fed them when you were busy flag planting, talked to them when you were out there insulting, loving them still while you instilled fear. My sisters and brothers who are here do the same jobs and are paid in slugs, beaten and scratched and spat at, yet carry on in spite of it all. I have a bit of courage today, enough to tell you to stop. Have you imagined how life would be if I and my brothers and my sisters stopped loving and caring for your elderly? Have you forgotten we are here because you were there? While I still have courage, let me remind you, we all belong to Mother Earth. We all feel pain when hurt, like I am right now. We are all here for a while and gone in the next moment. Lastly, to allies and comrades, will you join me in this courage movement? We need your solidarity. Encourage your friends too, so we can defeat hate, misogyny, and racism once and for all. Thank you.